It's a lunch hour in Vegas, and we're on the dot with Dot and Mia here on PHLV Radio.
Are we on the dot now? Hello, everybody. Welcome to On the Dot. This is Dot. But the show is not about me. The show is about you. You're on the dot. I'm Dot.
And I'm Mia, and welcome to the New Year's edition, the last episode for 2020.
Oh, wow. This is the last, Mia.
Yes.
Yes, we survived.
I know, the last edition of 2020.
Oh, okay.
And we're here on the dot for you to answer all your life's questions through effective life coaching processes.
Yes. And what is coaching? Coaching is partnering with you so you find your own power, you find your own glow, so to speak, and then you move forward towards your goal. That's coaching.
Yes. So last week it was very light, but this week we're getting more serious with, with a lot of cases of COVID. We're going to talk about our guest this week is experiencing a not so pleasant, but he's very, very positive about
Yes.
the whole thing. And he's here to share his experience with COVID. And his hope is to enlighten the public and, share his experience with his fight with COVID and what he's doing at the moment
Okay.
while he's quarantined at home.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So he's also the letter sender and he's also the guest.
Okay, so do we go for the letter first?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So last week we had Tita Esther, which was a Pinoy culture. And today what we have is our topic for today is quarantine life, which is isolation.
Oh, yes.
And so we would be our guest today, since it's a very touchy subject, we wouldn't reveal his real name and
Okay.
identity, so we'll call him Ram.
Hi, Ram.
Ram. Is he with us already?
Oh, I guess not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so let me read the letter for now. So he actually gave me...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's with us already?
Yes. All right.
That's Ram right there.
Yes.
Artistahin Ram.
It looks like Brad Pitt.
So, dear Dot and Mia, let me share with you my COVID experience. After I found out I'm positive from COVID-19, I immediately isolated myself from other members of the family. Since me and my partner already talked about if this thing happened due to exposure, so we prepared ahead of time. Here are the list of things we planned. Personal things I'm using are all disposable: plates, cups, spoon, fork, etc. My clothes, I have my own hamper, laundry detergent, and a trash bag. I have my own bathroom. I have my own Lysol, gloves, and mask. Medicine, ginger tea, salt, electric kettle, and my own thermometer. What are the symptoms? So it started December 14, back pain, then followed by a sore throat. The next day, December 15, back pain, then fatigue, sore throat, and headache. December 16, the sore throat worsened and became tonsillitis. I got high fever, 102, lost my sense of smell and taste, worst headache and body pain. And then December 17th to the 22nd, same condition. Then the 23rd, I got better. December 24th onwards, I felt better and I gained my strength, but my sense of smell and taste still the same. So no sense of smell and taste. The 24th onwards, I felt better and my strength gained through my though my sense of smell and taste are not coming back yet. So, what are the preparations and steps I made to fight the virus? Mentally, I'm optimistic that I can win this virus and I will survive no matter what happens. Nice. So, what is my routine? I make sure I drink ginger tea, eat, eat, drink, eat and drink my medicine, gargle salt water for sore throat, take a bath, and sukob. You know what sukob is?
Is it like covering yourself
Yeah. I think
with
you boil the water with a lot of
with
salt. Tapos you,
salt or Vicks or something,
yeah. My
eucalyptus or
yeah,
yes.
my nurse friend said boil water and then salt and then
And then you cover
replace
your whole
head
upper body and head
with
with the
cloth
steam coming from, and you
and
breathe
then
in the
you breathe
steam
it.
coming
Yeah.
from the
So that's sukob.
yes.
And rest. A lot of rest. There's a chair outside my door where my partner placed all the things I need. And also I put a two camera inside my room for communication purposes.
So smart.
So yeah, that's the letter sender
Ram.
wrap.
Thank you for that, Ram. How do you feel
Um,
being How do you feel being here?
I'm so honored to be part of your show, and especially special because I think this is the last show from 2020.
For
So
2020.
I'm fortunate and grateful to be part of this
Thank you, Ram.
show.
Thank you for
Thank you very
joining
much.
us.
Thank you for joining us, Ram. And listening to your letter, I realized that you are so proactive. Not once did I feel a sense of victimhood in you. I don't think you feel that you're a victim.
No,
No.
actually, I think it's only the person's mentality on how you deal with. But the thing is that we all know that this kind of virus is we really don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's really invincible. So me and my partner usually talk about it so that we're prepared if everything happens like this. So when I got it, we already know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
So basically, the good thing about me and my partner, we talk about it ahead of time.
Mhm.
So we
Prepared.
prepared already. What if this happened to me? What if this
Mhm.
happened? So
Mm.
I think walang problema if you prepare for something, especially at this time na yung paano tayo magkaroon ng COVID or something like that.
Mm.
And when it happened, actually, na-shock ako, oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Kasi
Yes.
this was the third time na nagkaroon ako ng symptoms and this was the first time na nagpasok ako.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I was like, okay, eto na yun. So this is it. So we have to do yung ano yung nag-plan natin. And hindi ako natakot kasi I wasn't scared kasi I know that we have a plan already.
You
So
have a
we
what?
Plan.
A
You
we
have
have
a
a
plan.
plan
plan.
already.
So
Okay.
we already um nasa mind na namin yung mindset na okay, ganito yung gagawin natin. Basically kasi ibang tao kapag ka nalaman positive ka, oh my goodness, baka mamatay ako.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
ganun agad eh. So, ganun agad yung mentality ng mga ibang tao na kapag nagka-COVID. Naku, pwede ako mamatay o mamamatay ako. Kasi sometimes,
Negative.
nag-overreact tayo
That's
in a way
right.
na hindi naman. So, sometimes kasi mentally, kapag nag-overreact ka, madidepress ka na, mawawalan ka na, o
Exactly.
matatakot ka na sometimes, ma-out of focus ka na kung anong dapat mong gawin.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
so sa akin, yun yung based sa experience ko, yung pinaka-worst sa 1 week, yung third day tsaka yung fourth day.
The first and the fourth
Yun
days.
Mm.
How
talaga.
long have you been
Third,
in quarantine?
almost 2 weeks na. Almost 2 weeks na. So the first 2 weeks, the first week, yun yung crucial sa virus na to. Kasi yung first, second, bibigyan ka lang ng symptoms.
Okay.
Yung third day at saka after ng third day and the first week na yun, yun na. Kasi yung third day ko, yun yung pinaka-worst na naramdaman ko. Doon
The
na nag-start
symptoms.
lahat.
Yeah.
Nag-worst yung body pain ko,
Oh, you
yung
work?
sore throat ko, naging tonsillitis.
Oh, okay.
And then, doon din ako nag-102.
Hmm.
And so, basically, it's just you lang talaga tutulungan mo yung sarili mo.
Help
Kasi kung
yourself.
hindi ka gagawa ng paraan on how to fight this virus, walang mangyayari.
Correct. Correct. So,
So,
so how long are you putting yourself in quarantine?
usually 2 weeks. So,
So,
magto 2 weeks
tomorrow
na
you
ako.
end? Tapos na?
Tapos na yung 2 weeks ko. So,
So,
hopefully by
14
next
days.
week,
Yeah.
pwede na ako magpa-test ulit
Yes.
para
Yes.
malaman ko kung ano yung result. Pero right now, I feel better na. So,
Yes.
yung mga symptoms ko is wala na. So, yung sense of smell and taste, wala pa rin.
What
May
was the last word you said?
nakakaamoy ako
Sense
saka
of taste and
nakakalasa.
smell. Wala
Ah,
pa rin.
okay.
Konti. Yung coffee ko, cough lang. Ganun. Yung bread ko, bread.
Bre-
Did you lose weight?
Did you lose weight?
You lost
Ah,
weight?
yeah.
Oh, that's a
Nagkaroon
nice
ako,
way.
I lost weight kasi nagkaroon ako ng tonsillitis eh. So,
Oh,
it's hard for me to eat. So, ang
To
ginawa ko,
swallow.
puro
yeah.
soup lang. And I
Right.
asked my partner to have
Soup.
like yung straw. So, I can eat all the food. Kasi lahat
Yeah,
ng solid,
masakit sa
nahihirapan
throat
talaga ako.
yun.
Masakit siya.
Yeah.
So
And
right
then,
now, sorry. Go ahead.
no. Yeah, nagkaroon din ako ng mga candies, yung eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus,
So,
yes.
yun yung mga dinidrink ko, yung mga electrolytes, Powerade,
Perfect. You have
more
everything.
water. Yeah, so basically doon sa prepare yung aming yung preparation namin, alam na may idea kami ko ng mga dapat na inumin or something. I think that's the good thing about about this virus. You have to educate yourself ahead of time.
Right.
Pag
Yes.
dumating na yung point na nagkaroon ka, alam mo na yung mga bagay na dapat meron ka sa kwarto mo.
I
That's
like it
very
really
good.
that you're
Yeah.
you're approaching this like a warrior, like a soldier. You're not a victim. You're part of the solution already. Not even focusing on oh my god, this is
Very
but you're already
positive and educated way to
yes,
approach the
proactive
disease.
in
Yeah.
defense. It's a
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah, that's true. And I think psychologically, kung talagang iisipin mo na in a negative way, talagang tatamaan ka eh. May
Yes,
maapektuhan ka eh.
I
Kasi
like that.
dumating yung point ko ng third day,
Mhm.
nahihirapan akong huminga.
Mhm.
Sabi ko, wow, eto ba yung naririnig ko, napapanood ko na kailangan ituwid ako sa hospital at ilalagyan ako ng tubo. Sabi ko, no, yoko nun.
Yeah.
No. Yes. So you
So,
took care of
ano,
yourself.
so dumadating talaga psychologically na wow, eto pala yon. So, I think kapag mahina talaga psychologically tsaka mentally yung isip mo with regards to this virus, bibigay ka eh. So,
Mm.
sasabihin mo, I need to go to the hospital, which is hindi naman kailangan. So, yung naramdaman ko na sumasakit yung dibdib ko, I have difficulty breathing, clog yung nose ko,
Mhm.
the bathroom, nagtukob ako.
Yes.
So,
The sukob.
yun.
The sukob
So,
is what is it in
after
English?
that, kasi yung steam, mainit na mainit siya eh. So, talagang sinisinghot ko siya.
Okay,
And,
you're smelling
yeah,
in the
I
inhaling
smell
the
yung steam, yung hot, naglagay ako ng Vicks sa loob ng water, saka ng
Vicks,
salt. And then
Vicks and
after
salt
that,
in water, hot water. Did you
hot
boil
water,
it?
yeah.
Yes.
I mix the salt saka yung Vicks, and then I mix them, and then nagsukob ako. And then right after na matapos ako nun, nagdiretso ako maligo ng warm water. And then
Warm water.
I feel talaga lahat ng mga clogs nawala siya. So
Wow, that's amazing.
I
Amazing.
think that's one thing kasi sometimes kapag sinasabing, oh, I have difficulty of breathing, oh, eto na yun, psychologically, mentally, aning ka
You
na niya.
have to fight it. Yeah.
Right.
You get nervous or something, tapos mawawala ka na, dun ka na sometimes na I need to go to the hospital, which
The,
is
that's what I was saying. That's what I really admire about Ram is he's facing this not as a victim, but as a warrior,
Yeah.
a soldier, a fighter.
Physically and
physically
mentally.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have
So
to fight the virus.
today, Ram, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to ask you to scale yourself. 1 is awful, talagang terrible. 10 is awesome. It's Awesome. You're wonderful. How are you feeling? What number are you in right now?
I'm
Overall.
I'm on 10.
10. Woohoo! My God. Let's give a round of applause to Ram. Awesome. He's a 10. Ram, what did you learn about yourself? Well, at the onset, let me just say that I'm speaking in English because I'm not a Tagalog speaker. Okay, I'm Ilongga.
Ilongga?
Okay, Ilongga gid
Ilongga
ako.
sidot?
And also we have listeners who are non-Tagalog speakers or they don't understand. So it's okay. Speak whatever language you want. But I'm just saying that di nabudlayan ko mag-Tagalog. So I will just be an Englisher during this show. An Englisher.
No
Yes.
problem.
Okay, but just be comfortable with whatever you language you want to use. So, what did you learn? The best thing you learned about yourself during your isolation? During the,
I think the value of my existence,
your what? The value
Value
of
of
your.
your his
yung existence.
existence.
Oh,
Ah, very
okay.
Because
deep.
yeah,
Yes, very
kasi
nice.
I was thinking if what happened if I didn't fight this virus.
Mm-hmm. That is
And
correct.
so, because I know I have my family with me, I have kids, and then I have a lot of family who's whom I'm helping with.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
and the fact that I don't have anybody, I don't have any family here in the States, because
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I know I was raised by my parents to be a warrior, like you said.
How have
Yeah.
your communication with your parents and your other loved ones who are not here in the in the US, did they improve? Did it improve ang the way you communicated with them?
Yes. Yeah,
Na-improve ba?
actually I call them every day. So when I got this virus, the good thing about my parents, they are famous. Like I think I got this with my parents. Because when I told them that I'm positive with this kind of virus, they said, "Ah, we all know you. You
Yeah.
survive. You will survive that."
Yes.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's how optimistic and that's how my family look at it in a
beautiful.
positive way.
Positive
Because they
way.
said as long as you're still breathing or something, there's still hope.
Of
Wow.
course,
Yes.
for our listeners and our viewers, what Ram here is saying is his own experience. It does not mean that this is just a disclaimer. If you're listening and you have COVID, do what feels right for you. If you need to go to the doctor, do that. If you feel like it's your time to go and you want to say goodbye to everybody, follow what feels best for you and your family. For Ram here, he created a fortress for himself. So this is his own experience and it worked for him. It doesn't mean that it's going to work for all of you because the attack of COVID is dependent on the state of your body, right? Your physical, emotional, psychological makeup. So for Ram here, he created a fortress for himself from his mind, his body, his environment, and even the way he dealt with every single step of this isolation. So, Ram, you're my you're my idol in
Oh,
terms of, well, not just because you look like Brad Pitt right now, but because also of your resilience. We were talking about resilience last week, Nina,
Right,
no?
right.
That was it. Yes. Was it just last week?
Pinoy culture?
And oh no, when was that when you talk about resilience? Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway,
But it matters also
uh-huh.
the way you attack the virus. I mean, yeah, I think it how he presents himself, the way he looks at his optimism and his courage to
Courage.
face the
Exactly.
yeah, it really does matter.
So, are you appreciating life more now than ever?
yes. Yeah. Like I said, it's the value of my existence, and every night, me and my partner, it's funny because I do have a two-way camera here. So every time before we go to sleep, we play together.
So you can
So and then
communicate with each other.
yeah,
That is
and
so smart.
yeah, I think like I said, like live your life to the fullest. Like every day, you don't know what's gonna happen. So I think don't think of the negative things that happening, but look on the positive. Because I do believe that anything that comes with you, there's always a way, and you're gonna be extra that happy.
I'm just
So
smiling all the time.
Perfect
I'm just
gift
so
to end
happy.
2022.
I am
After
so,
everything that
yes.
happened in 2020, there is hope.
There is always hope, and
Yeah.
there is
yeah,
this is
there's
really
always things to be
the
grateful.
Yes.
fighting spirit of the human being.
Yes.
Not just the Filipino, but the human being, even at the time of the worst
Yeah.
crisis ever in the whole world. You
Yeah.
know, we're so bombarded with apocalyptic movies and novels and TV shows, and
It's
here
the
is
way you
one
look at
man who has
life.
who created a module for himself. You know, for strengthening his immune system and creating. Were you afraid of being isolated? Did you feel uncomfortable or comfortable to be literally isolated, nobody to see you or nobody to hug, touch, or uh, physically see for 12, no, 14 days? Were you afraid of that, the prospect of being isolated?
Yes, but actually, there's I need to sacrifice in I need to sacrifice all those things because I have to make sure that everybody is safe in the family. So I think that's one thing that we have to think. And the way I'm doing this because I don't want anybody to be, infected by this virus. So there's a lot of sacrifices. The first, second day I was a little bit different, but I was like, I need to recover so that after this I can have them as long as I want. I can keep
Yeah.
them as well. So I'm like, I need to do these sacrifices, but at the end of the day, at the end of this fight, I will be more like, okay, I'll spend all my time with that.
Right. Did you have like books, music, things to listen to,
Um,
or to play with
um,
toys, puzzles,
well,
video games?
I have I have my phone with me. It's
Your
funny because I
what?
have
Phone.
Your phone?
my phone. I have my kids, abacada, the Filipino alphabet. So I read them, and it's funny because I do have stores in the Philippines. I sell like RCWs. So I have a retail
Shoes.
store. So I I call them, and it's funny because I keep myself busy rather than thinking about what I that I have a COVID or something. So I talk to people in the Philippines. I talk to my mom, my parents. Basically, like it's just like I'm just only sick.
I'm
Okay.
only sick. I'm
Yeah, I'm just
only.
sick.
Is that what you
I don't
said?
think. Yeah, I don't. I'm not thinking that I have COVID or something. But I put myself in a situation that I'm only just sick. I have medications that
I'm only
I have.
sick? Is
On
that what he said?
vacation,
On vacation.
yeah.
Oh,
He's
wow.
only on
Yeah.
vacation.
That is so, wow. That's so
So
powerful.
nothing stop us from the gift giving, the
Of
gift. So
Christmas, yeah.
me and my partner have this exchange gift on the
Mm-hmm.
24th. So
Uh-huh.
I put the chair. I put she put all my stuff outside the chair,
Uh-huh.
and then I open it, and
Okay.
then it's funny because it was the 23rd of December. I asked her to go to a certain mall to pick up this kind of stuff because I bought it online.
Oh, that's
That's so
And then
sweet.
she
nice.
don't have any idea that it was her gift. So
It was for
Oh.
I keep
her.
telling
Yeah,
her,
because you can buy
Awesome.
things
go to
online.
this
That's true,
one and then
yeah.
look for this person, and then he or she will give you this one. And uh, and when she went to the store and she was surprised, and I called her, I was like, that one is yours.
Oh,
Duh, that's
that's
so
so
sweet.
sweet.
So
Yeah,
sweet,
Yeah.
sweet, sweet.
there's a lot of ways
Yeah.
doing it if you just have to be like, mentally and physically
Yeah.
and psychologically,
There's a will,
spiritually.
there's a
Yeah.
way.
So
Exactly. Oh, that's
basically,
so perfect. So I
Yeah.
love the attitude. I
Yeah.
love the attitude. So it could just, it doesn't have to be about COVID, or it could be about, any kind of isolation, no? Even if it's for example, our soldiers who are abroad or
Right.
isolated from their families, even people who are in perfect health but they have no access to the outside world, they can have fun in the isolation. I was thinking before coming on board here with you, Mia and Ram, I was thinking that the isolation could also be a form of meditation. In the Zen
Yeah.
meditation, people do that. They isolate
Solitude. Yeah.
solitude. So
It's a
it isn't
form of
just,
solitude.
yes, yes. Because we could also be in a crowd but feel
Uh-huh.
isolated. And we can be alone but feel also surrounded by love.
That's
So I don't know
right.
if that's how you felt, that although you're physically alone in your little room, but do you feel surrounded by the love of your friends and family, Ram? Did
Yes,
you
that's
did your
true.
friends contact you?
Oh yeah, they call me, and I'm so grateful and thankful because when my friends found out that I'm tested positive, they keep on texting and calling me like, hey, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to tell us groceries and stuff. I was so happy because on the 24 every day, someone will knock on our door, you check it on the ring, someone plays food in there.
That's
Like
abundance.
one of
Support.
my friends sent me like the tea, like they make their own tea, like a
Mm.
green tea or something. They
Uh-huh.
place it and they said, "Oh, you have to drink and stuff." So yeah, I'm really really thankful and grateful
That is
for.
so
Yeah.
precious. And we want to acknowledge all friends,
Yeah.
all family members, the community members we have here in Las Vegas, and whoever is listening to our show here. We want to acknowledge you. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for supporting people who are isolated and hungry and sad, depressed. Thank you
Even
so
a
much.
text, you just say, how are you? It
It
matters.
matters so
Yeah.
much, yes. It helps ease the isolation and the quarantine,
Yeah.
the the pain of it, if ever there's pain, the
The
loneliness, the
concern, it
concerns,
matters.
yes.
Yeah.
So keep sending your texts, your love letters to people. I wrote my mother a literal letter
Oh, that's
and I sent it
nice.
by
Yeah.
mail.
Snail
If
mail.
yes, people, it's this time of the crisis that we appreciate things that we can touch. We've been sending gifts to each other, so why not now? So you've been receiving gifts as well, Ram?
Yes, yes.
Yay. What are your plans for?
Like yesterday, one of our family friends visited us. They just drove and then left all the stuff in our door and then call us.
Hmm,
So yeah, every day we have like surprises in front of our door.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I love that. What are your dreams for 2021 after you get out of the quarantine? Did something, something that you thought of while in quarantine, while in isolation, you thought about, when this is over, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to be this kind of a person. Did something occur to you like that? Something new for you? That you,
Um, I think I'm not sure, but I think I wanted to inform like the people and my friends about my experience,
about your
especially
experience?
Which you're doing now.
this kind of virus.
Yeah.
So I think I can educate and help them on how I deal with it, so that if ever, hopefully not, no, not everybody wants to get this
No.
virus, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I give them information on educate how what is my experience about dealing with this virus.
Mm.
So I think if ever they need my antibodies, I will give them antibodies, of course. Hopefully this will help. But the thing is that I think the people who surround and help me, not everybody, but if ever a certain person I hear them how to deal with this kind of virus, I think I can give them information and
Mm-hmm.
educate them. Hey, this is the kind of virus that you,
Yeah.
how to deal with it, and
Awesome.
how I prepare myself in dealing with this kind of virus.
That's so
And
awesome.
yeah, every day I always pray. Hopefully, 2021 is gonna be better for everybody.
Did
So I
your
don't know. Yeah.
did your
So
relationship with God improve?
yes.
You do believe in
Actually,
God?
yesterday
Yes.
I prayed, and then I was I was I was dealing with it with God.
Mm.
So I know every day He's the one who help me deal with this one because I say that there is Lord, um, please do expect me, help me how to fight this fight. So I know, I believe that He's always on my side. He is. That's why I prefer this fight.
Oh, wow. Okay. What do you like about yourself
I
at this
think
point?
being
What are you proud
optimistic.
of about yourself? What's that?
Being happy. I don't
Yeah,
know,
he's
but
Being
yeah,
he's
I've
a
been with
happy
my
person.
being
friends. I've been
happy.
been with other people and stuff. They always ask me, "Hey, you've been working the whole day, and I'm tired, and why you still happy? And why you still, active?" And I was like, it's just on how to focus yourself. Just think of happy things, happy thoughts. You
That is
know?
one thing you're so proud of yourself, being happy.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
I like
He's a
that.
happy
just be happy.
person.
Just be happy.
You know each other, no?
Yeah,
Mia.
he is
Yeah.
really a happy person.
I
Not
love
yeah.
that. Oh, so you attract nice people, Mia.
Um,
Yeah,
that's
Nice
my
people.
birds
misplaced
of
my
the
friend.
same feather are birds.
Yes. That's this is so fun. Okay, so my question for you as we bring this to a close, but Mia, if you have other questions
No,
for
no,
Ram,
I'm just happy listening to Ram here.
yes. So I was thinking because you already are a 10 in the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being awesome that you are. Where are you? Doo-doo-doo. Come back, come back. There you go. So you being on a 10 right now, how would you make yourself into a 12 or 15 in a scale? Way beyond that, outside your quarantine, completing your isolation, your self-imposed isolation, and winning over this COVID. How are you going to elevate your own life and bring it up to an awesome 15 or 20? Do you have any idea on how to do that?
Well, like I said, I think my personality is being optimistic and positive. I think that's one good thing about myself. So I think I would go like higher than 15 or something like after
Yes.
being isolated. I just keep continuing what I'm doing every day. Like even though I feel better,
Mm-hmm.
I don't skip my medicine and stuff. Do my everyday routine. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to regain my strength because I make sure first before I go outside world before I go outside the world again, I make sure that I'm clean because I don't want anybody to be like. Of course, I really don't know yet right now if I still have the virus or something like that. So I have the precautionary things that I don't want to be exposing somebody else because I don't want anybody to have this kind of. I have to be accountable and
I
responsible
love
about
that.
Yeah.
myself and other people too.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's a
that's
good
why, yeah,
message.
I make sure that before, though we do have this procedure on how to be tested again,
Mm-hmm.
so I make sure I have this precaution. I don't want to be exposed to somebody.
Mm.
I still wearing mask and
Very
stuff,
Mm-hmm.
even
responsible.
though yeah, when I know after this, when I feel okay, when I hopefully I tested, negative and stuff, I still do the same, wearing mask, gloves and stuff, because it doesn't mean that you already have the the virus and you already have everything in your system. It doesn't mean that you cannot, share this virus. We really don't know. We really don't know. So I still have to do the mask, the gloves, and all the things so that I won't be spreading or anything with other people.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know what just took place here in our show today? This is part also of the visioning for a brighter future. This is not it is one of the processes in coaching where we in the visioning for the brighter future, Mia and Ram, we don't talk about the worst of today. We don't talk about the the nastiest things that ever happened to us. In order to bring forth a brighter future, this is the conversation. This is the conversation that happened just within the last 30 minutes. It is bringing forth your strength for him. He talked about his strength, his being happy. You, Ram, you talked about that. The things that you did to improve your life, the things that you appreciate, and then you moving forward and outside, forward and outward into the world, taking responsibility and accountability and being responsible for your behavior, but continuing your sense of your resilience, your happiness, your joyful, your optimistic attitude. That is the creation of a bright future. If you will put that into contrast with the pessimistic people, Mia, you won't hear those things.
Yeah.
You will hear how terrible their life
What
is,
happened to
the
them.
fears, the
Yeah.
scares, the hit or miss, and all that. But here is a person who just exemplified that process. Congratulations, Ram! And he entered the conversation on a level of 10. Scale of 1 to 10, he's 10, and he didn't just say I'm a 10. He said I'm a 10. He was so happy with that. How could that be? That is the future, the bright future that he is envisioning.
And he didn't wish anything bad for anyone.
Nothing.
That
nothing.
was very nice.
I did not even hear you blaming anybody, Ram. You did not blame anyone. You did not blame the virus. You did not blame nothing. I did not hear like I said, no victimhood, no guilt game, no pity parties for him. Yes. So, wow, this is awesome. I love it. So yes, so that I guess that's it for our show today.
Thank you very much, Ram.
Is there what's your final word for our viewers, Ram?
Yeah, again, thank you for on the dot for giving me an opportunity to be part of this. A really, uh, uh, a really nice show, and hopefully for 2021, I look forward to be part of your show again.
Oh
And
yes.
for
Oh, no. Perfect guest to end our 2020. Perfect way
for
to
those
enter
people watching and
2021.
listening to the show, it's I think the most important things I learned about this virus is again to be ready.
Is what?
Just to be ready, to
Yes.
set your mind and to be ready about it. I think you have to be um,
Prepared.
you have to educate yourself ahead of
Yeah.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's only you. Okay, it's only you who can help yourself.
That is so
Wow.
powerful.
Nice. Yes.
Because when it
Yes.
comes down to the whole thing, at the end of your life, of our lives, there's only us.
Yes.
That's
We
true.
are the only
Uh,
people. Yes, that's right.
that's true. So I think the only thing that you can help yourself is yourself. So
Exactly.
Nice.
and
Exactly.
yeah, and again, like I said, just be happy and stuff. So just appreciate all the little things.
Appreciate, be happy, be grateful, be prepared.
Perfect.
Prepared for whatever, not just prepared for the
Whatever,
worst,
and
but for the
always
best.
yes, and always put God first, and then
Put
that's
God
Yes.
first, yes. And we are never separate from God. Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you for that,
Very,
Ram.
very
Yes.
nice.
Woohoo! And Mia, so how do we get out of this show?
Well, what he said is actually perfect for my closing quote.
What is
My
that?
closing quote is from Socrates. To find yourself, you have to think for yourself. Imagine that.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome.
Very in tune, the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
That is so good. So yes, thank you everybody for
Thank you,
being with
Ram.
us. Thank you for
And
being
Happy
with us.
New Year to everyone. See you next year.
Next year, who knows? We might be live next year.
Oh, we will be.
When we go live next year, we'll have stuff.
Happy
with
New
us.
Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, and we hope to see you in person, Ram, very soon.
Thank you.
Yes.
Likewise, thank
You
you.
will
Thank
be.
you so much.
Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.
Stay
Thank
safe,
you.
everybody.
Yes, everyone.
And
You
be
have the
prepared.
power.
2021.
Yes. You have the power for good.
Bye,
everybody.
See you. Happy New Year.